Hi, I'm Damian, bartender over at Liquid Kitty in West LA, California, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Pina Colada today and show you how to make it. The Pina Colada was or is the traditional drink of Puerto Rico and has been since 1978. The story behind the Pina Colada is that there are 3 or 4 bartenders in Puerto Rico who kind of claim responsibility for it. It's really tough to say who came up with it. There is another story that I like, that in Puerto Rico they used to serve a drink with rum and sugar and coconut water inside of a coconut. And back in the 50s there was a coconut cutter strike. So the bartenders would take pineapples and mate them in pineapples, and the tart kind of sweet pineapple flavor would come out, and then that's where the Pina Colada was developed. And later they started blending it together and serving it in a pineapple instead of a coconut. And the reason I like that story is because the coconut cutters were on strike, but somehow the pineapple cutters weren't on strike. So who knows what the story is, but it's kind of a cute story either way. Anyway, it's become a traditional kind of tropical drink. You get it in Hawaii or in Puerto Rico or in the Caribbean or Mexico or South America, and you're like, oh, I feel like I'm on the beach. And that's where it comes from. Here at Liquid Kitty, we have a variation of it, just a slight little twist. You'll see as I make it what we do to make it a little different. But starting out, it's very traditional. So we'll take our blender. It's about the equivalent of about a 14-ounce glass of ice. We'll put that in there. We'll take our rum. We're just going to use our house rum today. And it's about 2.5 ounces of rum, or a 5 count. And it used to be made with Coco Lopez, which we can get from Puerto Rico, but we're unable to get it these days, so we use another kind of Pina Colada mix. Coconut, it's just coconut juice, coconut milk. And we'll put about 1.5 ounces, and then pineapple juice. Same thing, about 1.5 ounces. So it's really 2 parts rum, 1 part coconut, 1 part pineapple. Put the cap on the blender. Because the blender is really loud, we'll do this now. This is what separates the Liquid Kitty Pina Colada from regular Pina Colada, is we put a splash of melon liquor, Midori, at the bottom. So just like maybe 1 ounce at the bottom, so just a little bit of color there. Now we'll blend our drink. We'll pour it over the Midori. And the blend you'll see it'll displace the Midori, so it gives a nice color all the way through. Let's put a large red straw in there, a cherry and an orange. And there's your Liquid Kitty Pina Colada for you to enjoy on the beach. Today we're going to be talking about Planter's Punch. It's a drink that supposedly originated in South Carolina, and there's a million stories about it. One of them is that the planters in the fields used everything they can find to make a drink that was strong and refreshing.